But Flower is, sorry there, before your sister gets plugged in, I want to give her it. Oh, Flower is still having some pus. So clearly there's still stuff going on. So Dr. F did a cystocentesis, which is basically, it's not super pleasant, I don't think, but it involves basically a needle that extracts the urine straight from the bladder. Because if you collect it when they pee it out, then it can be contaminated with other stuff, and so this way they can make sure that they can tell if the levels are falling or if it's the same as before. So Bluebell's bladder was too small to get a sample, but they were able to get one from Flower. So we should know, it'll probably be, I think it took about a week last time, so it will take that long again, I'm sure, because they have to actually grow the bacteria. There you go. That's a little bit better. So I lost my swinge. Oh, there you go. So those guys are making satisfactory progress. Flower is the only one that's, it would be great if she wasn't having pus coming out still, but she does. So really all we can do is keep treating her and make sure that the bacteria has not become more resistant. This is the unfortunate side effect of antibiotics in food, livestock food, because these cats are coming from rural properties where they have access to farm food, and the food at several of the farms is regularly laced with antibiotics, and so the mama cats are eating the antibiotic-laced food while they're pregnant. Their flora is all messed up, and then they pass that on to the babies. And then you also get this bacteria that's resistant. Oh, sorry, before you get plugged in. And then we'll be done. Oh, cute, cute, cute. There you go. And the little goat who is the most filled with woe. Here, go at least see your mommy up here. Oh my goodness, he's very upset. So we think that's why we've had basically 100% of the kittens from the colony, whether they've been born with us or whether they've come in after being born, have had some sort of bacterial secondary, we thought secondary bacterial infections. They may not actually be secondary to a virus because the viral results are coming back negative, which is great. But the bacteria has been so able to take hold, whereas in normal kittens, their bodies would probably be able to fight it much better. So we're beginning to suspect that it has something to do with the antibiotics, just and the flora being off. So cautionary tale about the overuse of antibiotics. But hopefully we'll be able to continue treatment and get everything resolved. Um, and it will be very interesting what the results come back. Hopefully we'll see some improvement in flour. And I'll have to bring Bluebell back in when she has a fuller bladder. And hopefully we can get a sample from her to test, just to make sure. So it is. So all animals have E. coli bacteria. It's a kind of a normal part of life, and it's only when it gets into the wrong area that it becomes a problem. So in the case of the Cisco kittens, it seems likely that because she wasn't visiting as frequently, she wasn't in the nest as frequently to feed and to stimulate going to the bathroom as frequently, they probably got a little bit dehydrated and weren't moving things through as quickly, and so that created a sort of welcoming environment. And then it was most likely, and I apologize if you're eating dinner, but it was most likely fecal contamination that then their bodies weren't able to fight off. So, basically poop in the urethra, and in Thumper's case, poop in the anal gland. And so tip, so while, theoretically they are probably being exposed to more E. coli bacteria than they normally would, it's very unlikely that it would spread to anyone else because of just the manner by which it's transmitted. So, so that's very low risk, and they've been in here for it's been about 8 days now, and we haven't seen any symptoms in anyone else. So, and the infection can happen very quickly. So far so good. Thank you, Dennis. Okay, so then before I had gone there, I went to the feeding station to feed the ferals, and I got a call from Dr. Corfield from York's and Creek Vet, who's another really great vet who helps us out with some TNR stuff and whatnot. And she is the vet that was doing Henley's spay today, and she called to let me know that Henley did great for her spay. However, she found a small scaly area on her shoulder that she thought was ringworm. And so I asked if it had fluoresced, and she hadn't checked, so she checked really quickly, and it did fluoresce. And so it was ringworm, which was a huge bummer for many reasons, but we couldn't then send her back to foster mom Dawn for socialization because it puts her 6-year-old and her cats and everyone at risk, and she's not really set up to do ISO. She has carpet, all this stuff. So now poor foster mom Dawn has to do all of the disinfecting and cleaning and all of that stuff. And we had basically no options for what to do with Henley. So we racked our brains and tried to figure out like what the kindest outcome for her would be. And kind of the only two options we had were Laps could set up a cage for her in one of the ISO rooms, And that would be like you've probably seen the cages. They're smaller than this. They're probably like this big and metal cage, and she would be by herself and get, it's noisy there, and she would have to stay there for 6 or 7 weeks. And at her stage, she's just so scared. We just, I don't know. So that didn't seem like a good option to any of us. And so the other alternative was to bring her back to the feeding station and let her get better on her own, and at least have her not stressed and not scared and eating and have contact with us during feeding. And then she's with Starling. We ultimately decided that was the best option, and really that it was kind of the only option, really. So it was not anything any of us wanted to do, and it was definitely not a decision we made lightly. But I took her back this evening and put a bunch of food out. Starling came right out, and so I did let her out, and it's good because she didn't actually run away. She kind of scampered off a little bit, and then she and Starling came running right over, and then they kind of sniffed each other for a while, and then she had a nice dinner. She hadn't eaten anything because she was too scared. So she ate a nice meal, and her tail was up, and she was very happy. So it's a bummer because Dawn had made some good progress with her this morning before she brought her in to get spayed. But it's great. It's good because she was spayed, so she's never going to have babies. She was Starling. Starling's happy to have her back. And we will see her. And so I'm hoping that we can continue to work with her at the feeding station. Foster mom Dawn wants to come out and spend some time with her there. And I think that's a good option. So, and she will heal on her own. Typically, they will be able to self cure when they have ringworm in about 12 to 14 weeks. So we don't know how far along she is. It's a small lesion, so it's not like she has a ton of it. It could be at the tail end of it. It could be just starting. We just don't know. And so I do think there's hope. That we may be able to work with her at the feeding station like we have with Mr. T, and it may help us trap Starling ultimately. But we can't trap Starling either because we have to assume that they both are positive. And so we have to wait a bit to try to trap Starling, which is disappointing also. So kind of a bummer. And of course, poor Dawn was at work and we couldn't call her and, have her in on the decision making. And so it's kind of a bummer. She's expecting to go home and have Henley there. And then she finds out that so anyway, it was not super pleasant. Although Dawn was totally took it so well and was amazing about it, but it's just not ever anything that we want to have happen. So ultimately, though, I don't think it's that horrible of a situation. Henley right now is happy. She feels safe. She's with her sister. She's had a good meal. All in all, it's not terrible. It's not our ideal scenario, and she may have ended up being returned anyway. It's just not exactly what we were hoping for. But anyway. Yeah, ringworm just sucks. Oh, little fighters. They're little fight. There's eight nipples here. Do you know that? It looks like there are 2 kittens on every nipple. I mean, one on every nipple. So yeah, so that's the latest. I was hoping to be able to do like a little broadcast of Henley and show off her progress, but that was not in the cards. So I will keep you posted. Mila did come out to cheer me up a little bit. She actually came out and ate food while I was sitting there, which is like huge for her. She looks fantastic. Rhodes was there, Rollins was there, Sigma and Quarren, who we trapped with Henley, both who have had multiple litters this year so far and have had lots of babies. They have been spayed and they both showed up. And then all of the other, well, not all of them, but several of the other mama cats that we have not been able to trap yet were there. There were, I think, 4 pregnant ones. So Inara, Eliane, Scout is pregnant again, and then I think so. We have a black one that I think is Remy, who we saw a long time ago but hadn't seen for a while. But I think it might be her. So those 4 showed up. We're trying to find some space for them so we can bring them in. Also got to see Elkins. I hadn't seen him for a long time. So we always worry when we don't see them for long periods of time, but some of them just roam and it's not their primary territory. So he graced us with his presence. He was looking pretty good. So that's good. Sloaney was there, Mr. T, all the regulars. I did take a sample of Mr. T had a bite wound on his back, and one of the punctures sort of got bald, which is pretty normal for bite wounds, but it also got a little bit scabby, which happens, but it's sort of less normalish. So I did take a sample. So we're doing a PCR test on that to see if he has ringworm, because if he has ringworm, then I can't bring him here till he is cured. But the good news with him is that we could possibly treat him at the feeding station. So so that is in the works also. He was very adorable today. I feel like there was so much more. It was like the most action-packed day. So yeah, we would really like to be able to bring in some of those. Oh, Neelix. I saw Neelix, and I think she might be pregnant too. That's 5, isn't it? It's 5 pregnant cats. But it's better than like 45. So, I mean, at least there's that. So let's see. Cisco will be here for at least another week. I might potentially, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of like overloaded as it is. And Laps is too. But I don't know, we really want to get these cats in. So we're going to we'll try to figure out as much as we can. Oh my goodness, who is trying to steal whose spot? And who, let's see, we've got 2, there's one there. Is there one down here? I'm trying to find the other coveted armpit nipple. I think that's, okay, so is there one? Because we've got 2, 4. Is there one under Eep? Where is the 8th nipple, everybody? Nope. Oh, I think, oh, Flower, did you get bumped off? That's why you need private dining. She has 8 nipples, you guys. I just don't know where it is. Maybe it's down here. Now I'm causing chaos with the milk bar. Micromanaging milk bar. Yes, we do see Crusher. I saw him a couple days ago. The new feeding station is very different than the primary feeding station. Right now we have automatic feeders set up there to try to get the cats trained to come at certain times of day. Definitely not the same vibe there. Like the cats don't just hang out in the area. They kind of hit it on their way through to somewhere. So it's not like when we show up at the forest and all the cats are waiting for us to feed them. It's more like they pass through on their way to and from places. So, and I still have, there were 15,000 photos on the camera when I went today, when I tried to upload them. I couldn't even upload all of them. So I need to figure out how to change the settings of that camera because there are just so many. It takes hours to go through them to catalog the cats there. And most of the photos have no cats in them. It's just like leaves blowing. So have to figure that out. Oh, we did though, I think. Well, I'll have to check. We got a package that might be a different kind of camera. It would be exciting. What else? Today was like just crazy. So what's on the agenda for tomorrow? I think tomorrow. Oh. So tomorrow I'm feeding, and then I have a gala meeting at Laps at 2, and those usually last a long time. So that's going to be basically the whole day. And then it will be Thursday. So, and then I have the flooring people. Angela was able to arrange not only a donation of flooring to replace the carpet, but also free labor to install it, which is amazing. And they're coming on Saturday to do that, Saturday morning. So I have to have the whole house emptied out by then. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge because it just is. I don't know, but it's all going to work out. It's going to work out. You'll see, and it's going to be awesome when it's done. They think they're going to be able to get it, like everything torn out and installed in one day. So the only thing I'm trying to figure out is I told them they can't go in Cisco's room. It is going to be noisy, but I don't think it's going to take very long. They said it's not. They said it would probably. They have 14 guys coming, so they're each going to have their own little section. So I don't think it will take more than a couple of hours. So it probably will be a bit noisy, but I'm hoping it won't be too bad. So they're either going to have to come back and do Cisco's room when she's gone, or I'm going to have to try to just close up the cabinet and move the cabinet into the bathroom with all the cats inside, and then have them do the room really quickly. That's the riskier option. But it's also would be so nice to not have carpet in there. So I have to figure that out by the end of the week, which is fast approaching. I know. I I did consider putting them on the camera. Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll do introductions. We probably will have to do a photo with them. Oh, you're such a good mommy, aren't you? I know I need to get like coffee for them and probably like pizza or something. I don't know, beer. I'll have to offer them. Oh yeah, and like make sure the bathroom is functional. Yep. Oh, so anyway, that's the update. Is everybody plugged in? It might be. I think we might have all 8 plugged in right now. You're a good mama. Yes, you are. They are just little snackers, aren't they? So we'll see how long this keeps them contained. Oh, not very long. Oh. I know, lemonade. Yeah. I need to clean out my fridge. All right. Okay. I'm gonna go to bed because I'm tired. It's already been a long week and it's gonna be another long week coming up. So, but the end result is gonna be so awesome. I'm super excited. Yes, you are very cute. Very excited. So, it will be super nice to have flooring that is disinfectable, easy to clean up. And free. And I'm also I'm trying to paint some of the rooms up there too, which is slow going because I meant to do another coat today, but that did not happen. So maybe tomorrow. Well, probably not tomorrow. Maybe Thursday. Who knows? Who knows when? But it'll all happen eventually. Oh, reset Cisco room. Yes, Angela is amazing. She has gotten us so many things. Oops. So many things like the food for the barrels and lots of stuff. She's really good at just calling people and asking them for stuff. And getting them to say yes somehow. I don't know. It's pretty sweet. So you're getting such a great view on the Cisco cam. And she sort of has moved the camera. Cisco's kittens, the 4 that are in there, are quite plump. Quite plump. Doing very well. And they'll be 3 weeks tomorrow. And so we'll be doing trying some solid foods probably over the weekend's gonna be, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen this weekend. It's gonna be a little bit crazy. But hopefully over the weekend I will have some time to try to introduce them to kitten gruel and start that process. I should try to book Cisco 3 weeks, 4 weeks, maybe for Labor Day. Labor Day is in Canada and America, I think. So, Tuesday. 4 weeks. Wait, what day is today? 25th. Well, I'll have to figure that out. I'll have to schedule her Wednesday. Maybe Friday, or it would have to be Friday or Tuesday. I guess I could do Thursday. Maybe I'll email Mountain View now and see what they've got. Let's see, September. So, okay. Wednesday, 26th, 2nd. So, 3, 4. 3, 4, 8. Let's shoot for those. Okay. All right, so we'll find out about that. Time flies, doesn't it? Can you believe it's almost time? Okay. Good night, everybody. Oh, are you going to push the cardboard out of the way? Are we going to wake up in the morning and there's going to be like, look at this little butt, it's so cute. There's going to be like cardboard everywhere and like The walls will be down. There will be kittens all over the place. I bet it's gonna be exciting. I do have a binder clip. I don't think it's quite wide enough though. Nope. I do have some duct tape though. I should probably do my first enclosure duct taping and then I'm gonna go to bed. It's hard to get up and go to bed when you sit down after you haven't sat down for a long time. It's hard to get up. But oh, look at this slobber. Look at that. Who was so slobbery? Oh my gosh. You have some cleanup. You have some work to do. Some cleanup work to do for me. Thumpy looks like he's about to hit milk coma in like 3 seconds. Thumpy, did you get so much milk? You're just so excited. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Oh, he's got such a good personality. Is that your tummy? You got like milk slobber all over your face. Oh, and the little goat. Where's my camera? Oh my gosh, so cute. Except there's something wrong with my can't focus. I hope that's just. Oh, it's okay. This is a little bit. Oh, it's so cute. Oh man, you're such a good mummy. Look at that, all that slobber. Clean up on nipple 5, definitely. Or 4, that is probably 4, yep. Look at that. That is a milk coma face right there. You guys probably can't see it. Exactly. Yeah, it's pretty cute though. Oh, look, there's milk coming out. Dude, you just exploded some milk. I think the milk bar is officially closed. Oh, half of them are asleep anyway. Eep, Bluebell, Bootsy, and Hiccup all asleep. And Skipper. Oh my gosh, so cute. Oh. Flower is sleep nursing. Oh, you're such a good mommy. You make so much milk. It's amazing how much milk you make. Tigress needs to find her own spot over there. You're such a good mama, aren't you? Such a good mama. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have some serious sleeping now. I should just go to sleep right here. All right, let's adjust that a little bit. So sleepy. Look at this little. Oh, so cute. So cute. Look at Thumper. He's so big suddenly. You've grown. Hi, Mama. All right. All right. I'm doing it. I'm going. So adorable. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. All right, tomorrow we have to do some serious photos, though. Have to get this thing done. Need some photos. Oh, yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kittens. One mama. We have lots of food. Let's get some night lights going. Oh. I think, let's see, turn off this one. That one is a bit long. And this one. Amazing how bright it looks. Maybe I can turn off this one. Whoops, that did not work. That's better. Oh, Tiger is so tired. So sleepy. They are amazingly out right now. Even Tigress. Sleeping Tigress. Oh, there she goes. Oh, so sleepy. That was the cutest thing ever. Okay, now I'm leaving. For real. For real. Okay, I got my phone, I got this, I got the keys. Good night, little mama. You're a good mama. Okay, alright. Enough at home. Slobbery. Very slobbery. Very slobbery. Okay, good job. Okay, good night.